Welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be looking at this incredible athlete, Juma.
Mm,
And he is a young Ethiopian runner who has his sights set on, the big leagues, going pro.
yeah.
And the source material we have today really focuses on this remarkable sportsmanship that he has.
Right.
But it's also just a story of uh, grit
Yeah.
and, like, defying the odds.
He really is. Yeah, that's the core of it.
Yeah.
Juma's path is it's paved with obstacles, right? Injuries, financial setbacks,
Yeah.
just the kind of things that I think would make a lot of people reconsider their dreams.
Right, absolutely. So let's dig into those a little bit. What specifically was he up against?
So right off the bat, the excerpts mention he was dealing with recurring shin splints.
Oh, wow.
And I mean,
Can't even imagine.
imagine like trying to train for long distance running with that kind of like nagging pain all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And then on top of that, he just didn't have access to proper resources, right? We're talking like running shoes that were literally falling apart.
Oh, gosh.
Limited access to nutritious food, let alone like the kind of high-tech performance monitoring that some of his competitors probably benefit from.
Right. Yeah, it's a completely different world.
Totally.
And yet, despite all this, he not only keeps running, but he's winning.
Exactly. And not just winning, but often like outpacing runners who have access to all that, right?
Yeah.
Top tier gear,
Yeah, yeah.
coaching.
Right.
Like, I was reading, they even have things like altitude simulation chambers now.
It's wild.
So, I mean, it's definitely speaks volumes about Juma's natural talent, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's really his mental fortitude that sets him apart.
Yeah. I mean, that makes me think of there was this quote from the source material where Juma talks about visualizing the finish line
Oh, yeah.
during his toughest moments.
Yeah,
And that kind of mental discipline is just incredible.
it really is. And it goes hand in hand with his resourcefulness. Like the source material mentions how he'd actually study the running form of elite athletes online,
Really?
like adapting their techniques to his own training.
Wow.
Because he couldn't afford a personal coach, so he kind of created his own virtual mentorship.
That's fascinating, turning limitations into opportunities.
Yeah, like exactly.
Innovation.
Totally.
I love that. And this is what ultimately led to him securing that scholarship, right, at the prestigious academy.
That's right. Yeah, and while that is obviously a huge testament to his dedication, there is an element of luck involved too.
Oh, interesting.
It's not like the scholarship opportunity, it just kind of arose unexpectedly.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's important to acknowledge that not every athlete with Juma's drive gets that lucky break.
Right. That's a really good point. It brings a healthy dose of reality to this whole thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But even with that bit of luck, he still had to, seize the opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And he did, proving his talent, dedication, everything on a much larger stage.
Totally. But his aspirations don't stop there, like
No, not at all.
the Olympics, right?
The Olympics, that's the ultimate goal.
Yeah, and the way he talks about it in this material is so inspiring.
I know, it's incredible.
It's not even just about winning for himself, right?
Right.
He wants to represent his country, become a role model
Right.
for others who are, facing adversity.
Yeah, his story has the power to resonate, I think, far beyond the track and field. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It speaks to that universal human desire to overcome something, right?
Yeah.
To achieve something meaningful, even when the odds are like totally stacked against you.
Yeah, it's incredibly motivating.
It is.
It really, I think, underscores the power of resilience, resourcefulness, and just like unwavering dedication.
It really does, yeah. And it leaves us with this kind of thought-provoking question, of what dreams are you chasing? And what are some, maybe unconventional strategies that you could use to overcome your own obstacles?
That's a great question. And thanks, everyone, for joining us for another deep dive today. We hope that Juma's journey inspires you to keep pushing toward your goals, no matter how challenging the path may seem.
Absolutely.
I'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.